Hello students, how are you? Hope you all are fine. Myself Sandeep Gupta. All of you subscribe my channel first and then I hope you all will enjoy our today's study. I am going to teach you today business studies of class 12, lesson number 2, principles of management. Today I am going to teach you topic Henry Fayol's principles of management. Henry Fayol is the father of principles of management. He was born in France in 1841 and he laid down 14 principles of management. First is division of work. Division of work means we have to divide the whole work into small piece of task because nowadays it is a time of specialization. So we have to divide the whole work into small piece of tasks, such as in banks there are various work to do. One people we appoint for receiving cash and one for making payments, one for making drafts and another for making other entries and so on. It will make the work easier. And our second point is authority and responsibility. Authority means power to do the work and responsibility means the work we allot to do it or assigned by an authority to do it. Here it should be a balance between the authority and responsibility, because if any person get a lot of authorities without any responsibilities, then he or she should misuse his or her power. Or we can say that other hand, if we get responsibility without authority, we unable to perform our responsibilities. For example, if I am getting a responsibility to teach you, but I have no authority to enter in the class, not having authority to take or touch a chalk, then I am unable to teach you. Now third is discipline. Here discipline means not be quiet. Here discipline means to follow the rules and regulation of an organization. It is not only for subordinates but superior too, means peoples performing the work at any level, either top, middle or lower. They all have to fulfill the responsibilities. It means that they all have to follow the rules and the regulation, either superior or subordinate. Fourth is unity of command. Unity of command means unity means ek, command means order. It means that each and every person has to receive order from one boss only, because when any person get orders from one boss only, he should not be confused and he is feel free and it is very easy for the person to perform that work. If any one person receives order from two bosses at the same time, that person is unable to understand what he has to do. He become confused and even overburdened also. मतलब बेटा वो उस चीज़ को समझ नहीं पाएगा, उस काम को वो कर नहीं पाएगा, क्योंकि वो कंफ्यूज जाएगा कि किसका काम पहले करे. अगर बॉस नंबर ए का काम पहले कर देंगे तो बॉस बी नाराज हो जाएंगे, बॉस बी का वर्क पहले कर देंगे तो बॉस ए नाराज हो जाएंगे. सो दैट पर्सन बिकम कंफ्यूज्ड and become overburdened because he has to obey two bosses. It is not good for the organization. So the worker has to get order from only one boss. Next is unity of direction. Unity of direction means we know we all having some objectives, employees as well as employer means management, but we have to focus only one goal, that is organizational goal. So it is the responsibility of all the superiors that they have to reconcile the objectives of each and everyone and motivate them, and direct their subordinates that they all have to done work under one plan. It means that they all have to work to achieve the organizational goal only. Subordination of individual interest to general interest. It means that whenever we have to take decision, we have keeping in the mind benefit of organization. It means that if I am having one of my relative who is a supplier of raw material, it doesn't means that I should give order to him only. Either it should be benefited for him but may not be benefit for the organization. For giving order, we have to collect quotations and checking the quality of other suppliers also. And after that, we have to give order to the person who is supplying a good quality of raw material. It means that we have to focus or keeping in mind the interest of our organization.